Badger fans got a fun one today. We got a big-time quarterback prospect on the show. We're going to talk about his game, arm strength, and that connection to Wisconsin. Coming up next, Locked On Badgers. Let's go.
You are Locked On Badgers, your daily podcast on the Wisconsin Badgers. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Badger fans, what is good? Welcome to Locked On Badgers, your team every single day. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I'm your host, Ryan Herrings, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. And we're just get into it, man. We got 2027 quarterback Teddy Jarrard on the show coming out of Kennesaw, Georgia. First of all, man, thanks for the time. I want to talk to you about your game a little bit. How would you describe your game?
I'd say I can shred the field, pass all around, make all the throws. I'd say a key part of my game is hitting the hashes, being able to fit in tight windows, and really just pick apart the defense. And I'm working on my running game. My running game's getting a lot stronger right now, and just especially at a small school like this, just being able to get the time of my receivers and build trust and have that just relationship and going further down the road.
When did you realize you could be a quarterback? Like, when did this journey start for you?
I'd say this journey started about 5th grade is when I really started to love the game and really start playing quarterback and getting to know the process. So I've been doing it for a while. I've been around the game since kindergarten, so I've really gotten to know it, gotten to know my things, and just as the years have gone on, I've gotten a lot better and just really bought into it and really just love the process of the game.
Well, we're going to get into the recruitment in a second. You have the Wisconsin offer, but I want to keep talking about kind of your game. But I got to segue, man. I've had a couple quarterbacks on the show, Cole LaCrue on the Badgers, maybe Met Toyer. Why do all quarterbacks have great hair? Like,
I don't know,
is that
man.
just a thing?
I actually had it bleached for a while for baseball state playoffs, and so I got it re-dyed. But the bleach was a killer.
Talk to me more about your game, man. What do you think your coach would say about you, like in a scouting report?
I'd say my coach would say that I'm really composed and that I just don't let anything get to me. And even if we're down or we're 3rd and 20, I mean, there's always a chance when I'm on the field, always a chance to convert, always a chance to score. And when the ball's in my hands, I mean, a play's going to be made. And I feel like in those moments, it's just I'm able to do it, and anywhere on the field I can throw it.
Describe the offense you guys play. Like, what is your offensive scheme like?
So we're a spread with we run 3 wide most of the time with an H-back, which is pretty much a fullback in the H position, and we go tailback to the backfield. So we spread them down, we spread them out on the field, but we can also hit you with the run a lot. And
are you involved in the run game there?
I'd say not as much. We're starting to include me a little more, but as of right now, teams have really they know when they play us, they're playing us deep. They're dropping back everybody, and they're just letting us have the run, and we're just going to take what they give us.
Do you have a favorite play or favorite concept that you guys run out of your spread scheme?
We run a lot of verts, cowboy crossers, just spreading them out, splitting down the hashes. We like to bit. Most teams play us cover 2 or cover 4, so the middle of the field we run a lot of benders underneath, so over the linebackers, and we kill teams with that most of the time.
Talk to me, for those who have never done it, which is most people, what is it like being the quarterback, being in the huddle, being in command of that? What is that like?
It's honestly amazing. I mean, it's a lot of pressure, but at the same time, it's a gift because you're able to just lead a team. It's a lot on you, but at the same time, stepping in that leading role is a challenge, and I love challenges. I've taken it on. I've loved doing it, and it's just being able to change a team by your body actions, your mentality, and how you go about things is just how the team reacts. And so you just got to make sure that you react in a certain way because they're going to go off of you, and never get too down or never get too high. Stand in that middle zone and just keep on going.
Let me ask you this. You're really well spoken for just coming into your junior year here. What is your leadership style? Sophomore year, sorry, I apologize. Yeah, 27. Yeah. What is your leadership style like, and where does that come from?
Honestly, just being around the game, and just I've been with these group of kids for going on 3 years now, and it's just been easy for me to this culture is really accepting, and everybody's it's a brotherhood over here, and we love, everybody loves playing the game and loves getting better, and it makes it a lot easier when your coaches are helping you out and being very just wanting to love the game and just helping you out along the way. It's just the culture and the brotherhood we have here. It makes it a lot easier.
Talk to me about the next step for you. So we talked about some of the strengths, the arm strength. I think you have a really quick arm, which is evident on film. But what are you working on? What's the next step for you?
I'd say the next step is just being a little bit smarter, just on the field, just taking what they give me. Honestly, sometimes I get a little greedy, love to take shots and stuff, and just being a little smarter. And then also, I'd say really making defenses choose between my legs and my arm. As right now, I'm more arm, but just making them choose and making it hard on defenses.
What do you hope your teammates say about you? Like if you ask teammates about Teddy Jarrard.
I'd love for my teammates to say that, I mean, he's just a kid that never gives up and a kid that never misses a day, a kid that just is always working. They never see me not on the field. They never see me when they go to the field. They always see me there, and they've never seen me not throwing or not doing it. That I'm a kid that's deserving of it and not just lucky that he got it.
What do you model your game after? Who are some role models you look up to?
So in the NFL, I'll say Jared Goff, and then Coach Longo at Wisconsin actually compared me to Drake May. So I'd say those two are my similar likes, playing at the college or the NFL level now, both of them.
Well, let's talk to recruitment. You mentioned Coach Longo. What was the first communication with Wisconsin? Like, how did they find you? Like, how did they see the film first? What was that first interaction like?
This was interesting, actually, because he wasn't even supposed to come by my school in the first place, but our defensive coordinator, his dad has coached at Cass High School for forever, and Coach Longo went over there to see Brody McWhorter, and then our defense coordinator's dad, who's coached over there, mentioned me, and so he had to catch a flight back to Wisconsin, but he swung by for a couple minutes, talked to me, and watched me throw the ball around, and really got to see what I could do. In that hour or two he was here, and got to talk to me, and then he went off back to Wisconsin, and then probably around 3 to 4 weeks later, we were in the state championship for baseball. I got a call from Coach Longo, and he'd seen all my film. He'd learned about me, and he just figured out that there was nothing wrong there and that I'd done pretty much everything right. And he just from there, he offered me, and we've had a great relationship since.
What is he like in the communication you have with him when you talk to him? What are those talks like, and what is he like?
Coach Longo's he's a great people person. I mean, he wants to get to know what type of person you are, and just like how you treat your parents, the little stuff, like how you carry yourself, how you talk to your teammates, how you control the offense, just what type of person you are. Same with Coach Fickle, and really, we've just had great conversations about just normal life, and also we've talked a good bit of football, I'd say. We've gone over a couple concepts, and just being able to talk to him has been a pleasure, just being able to learn from him, honestly. But as of right now, we're just building our relationship.
What was it? I know there's a couple other schools that are in this. What other schools are you talking to a lot that are kicking the tires? Where's your interest at?
I'd say I'm mainly Wisconsin right now, but Virginia Tech, Wake Forest, Georgia State, let me think, UNC Charlotte, and a couple others. Georgia, been talking to Georgia a good bit, but Wisconsin and Coach Longo, what they've been doing for me, it's just nobody else can match it, and I'd love to see myself there in the future. What's
your timetable? Like, I always feel like quarterbacks kind of commit early in today's college football world, but it doesn't mean you have to, obviously. What kind of timetable are you looking for?
Honestly, being able to commit next spring would be amazing, but at the same time, I don't want to rush it because of just I want to play the game and just not have to worry about all that, and just play it because I love it, not get too caught up in the college world and all the publicity of it. But I want to say next spring, but at the same time, you never know.
Give me some of the big things you're looking for, like in a school, whatever that school ends up being. Like, what's on the top of your priority list right now?
Having a coach that believes in me and trusts in what I can do and what I can bring to the school, and then also an offense that I feel like I can go in and I can thrive in. But at the same time, I want to go to a school that's just there and I can make them better and really turn them into a great franchise.
What is your goals this year? Like team-wise and individual, what are you guys trying to accomplish?
We're undefeated right now. I'm looking to go undefeated regular season, make a far run in the playoffs. I think we can go all the way possibly. At the same time, injuries and stuff like that always happens, but I'm looking to throw for 2,500 plus yards, 3,000, 25 plus touchdowns, and just really just grow as a team and just get better. We're still really young, mostly sophomores and juniors, and a lot of freshmen. So this year, just getting better and then carry on the next year afterwards.
So this could be a start of a run, in other words.
Sure.
Yeah, let's get it. Talk to me really quick about, I don't know if you play EA Sports, if you play the new college football game, if you're a gamer at all. But I always ask kids, recruits, rate yourself. Like, what would you give yourself for throwing power right now if EA Sports had to rank you?
Oof. I'd say throwing power's speed-wise, throwing velocity, I'd say it's pretty high. I'd give myself. I don't want to be too up there.
Oh,
I'd
go
say
for it.
give me a 90. Give me a 90 throw power.
What about accuracy?
Accuracy, I'm going to go – honestly, my accuracy is one of my strong suits. I'm going to go 92.
Okay. Give me awareness.
Ooh, awareness. Reading the defense. I'm going to go 89. I'm going to go 89.
And then give me speed.
Ooh, speed. I do run a 4.75, so
That's good, man.
It's not 4.75 laser. I'd say what would that be? 80 speed.
Yeah, it's in the low 80s for a quarterback. I think
Low
for
80,
sure.
80 speed. 80 speed. Give me 80 speed. I can get away from defenders. They can't catch me.
All right, ready for rapid fire?
Let's do it.
All right, worst football game you've ever played?
Oh, worst football game. Boyd Buchanan last year, game 4. Yeah, game 4.
What happened?
We got blown to – we lost 34-0. It was the worst game ever.
Let me ask you this. Because you don't have a ton of failure, right, as a quarterback. Like, you're a very good quarterback. How do you respond, though, when you throw a pick or when you have a bad game? What is your response?
Honestly, I forget about all my picks. If you were to ask me if I threw a pick last game, I'd tell you that I didn't. I just forget about them, honestly, because it's in the past. You can't do anything about it. All you can do is learn from it. And the more you stick onto it, the more picks you're going to throw in the end. So that's how I react to it.
Love it. Best game you've ever played. The most in the groove game you've ever had.
I'm going to say Mount Perrin region championship last year. I had about 350 yards, 4 touchdowns. We were just killing them. It was a 42-6 game. I was in a groove right there. I don't think I missed.
What would you be doing if you weren't playing football? Like, any sport, let's say athletics, because obviously you're a baseball guy too.
Yeah.
Outside of sports, what is kind of maybe a hidden talent or something you do to chill?
Honestly, I can shoot in basketball. I'll say that. I'll pull up from 3 anytime. And baseball, I'm also really good at baseball, but baseball's all year round, man. It just kills me with football. So those are the 2.
What do you do outside of sports? Anything that, like, if you need to just vibe somewhere?
Honestly, outside of sports, I do sports every single day. So when I get a chance, I'll probably go to the pool, or I got a good friend group that we just hang out with each other and just have a fun time. We'll go places sometime. But other than that, I mean, it's a grind. It's football every day.
What is your favorite food? Comfort food?
Panda Express.
Let's go.
Orange chicken. Yep.
Biggest role model in your life?
Role model, honestly, I want to say it's my dad, because of what he does. I mean, he watches every practice film to every game film to all of it, just being there and just sending me clips throughout the day of what I'm doing, how I can improve, just how I can get better every second. I mean, he's just, nobody is more into making me the best person I can be than him. And I mean, just as a dad, when I grow up, that's the way I want to be with my kids. And just, it's just great to have it. I'm so lucky for it.
Man, that's phenomenal. Make sure you tell him that once in a while. Maybe you probably already do, but make sure you tell him once in a while.
Yep.
Last question here, man. For whatever school, whatever fan base you kind of end up playing for, what kind of player in person are they getting with Teddy Jarrard?
Honestly, they're getting a dude who's just not going to stop working. I mean, I'm the type of guy who's just, he won't stop until he gets it, honestly. And I'll say when I have a bad game or I mess up, as everybody does, the next week I'm coming back with way more and I'm going to get it right. And a dude who wants to win championship runs, and somebody who just loves the game and has a passion for a game. And I've always had a passion for it and I'll never lose it. And just, I mean, I can't stop thinking about it. I'm in class every time, just drawing up plays, writing routes, just do what I can do, watching film. I mean, the game, I just love it. It's amazing.
Dude, I absolutely love it. And the passion's obviously evident, man. He is Teddy Jarrard. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Locked On Badgers. We will talk tomorrow.
Appreciate it.